Okay, these are the loose L5R cards that I still have in my collection. Just these two rows here. These other cards are other stuff, championship magic cards and things like this. These are from championship decks. They don't have any real value. Um, but I can possibly go over these if anyone would like to know all that's in here. I'm more than willing to do it. The other thing that I'm going to do now, though, is this deck. Now let's get this better picture here. From the Spirit Wars, I made a spirit deck. This was I believe, the last deck that I made from my memory. I'm going on memory here. It was this set of cards that had this design with the little red flashes all around the card. So a lot of the cards in this deck are from that series. Having gone through this, I saw what the cards look like. This deck is mostly just an honor deck that has a lot of dueling in it. And I don't remember too much about it. I remember it seemed to play well, but again, we're just playing casual Magic, so I don't know if this is a good deck or not. Again, I didn't spend a ton of money on L5R, but I mean, I played for a few years, so over those few years, I collected a pretty fair amount of cards. But anyway, this Spirit deck is the Shrine of the Spirits. So cool. 0 province strength, 4 gold, and 6 honor. You begin the game with 6 provinces. Oh, yeah, I haven't read this card yet. I remember that now. Your events do not resolve. Your human followers gain the Spirit trait. During your end phase, you may draw an extra fate card, then discard a card from your hand. You cannot achieve an enlightenment victory. So this is a mistake then. The one event that's in this deck, welcome home, gain 3 honor. I think this card had to do with the new set that came out or something, so that obviously does not belong in this deck. But let's see what else is in here. I have looked through it. This seems like a pretty cool spirit. Asako Sagoten, maybe. Unaligned spirit will not gain the ninja trait. Open. If no other player has lower family honor than you, bow Sagoten to gain 5 honor. That's wild, because if you're going up against an honor deck, every time they go get ahead of you, you just get 5 honor. That's pretty impressive. So it seems like an amazingly powerful card. Maybe I'm wrong, but that seems pretty darn powerful. I thought there were 2 cards there. So 3 copies of that card. Then we have, I'll call it Bakaneko, right? Bakineko or something like that. Unaligned cat spirit, creature, cavalry for a 1/3. Oh, cavalry, 1 force. Oh boy. Cannot attach followers or items. Battle. Bakaneko challenges an opposing personality. If the challenged personality refuses the challenge, he or she permanently has -2 chi. Okay, so that's cool. Doji Mehu, 1/4 for 6. Crane Clan Spirit Samurai. When Mehu strikes in a duel, he gains a chi bonus until the duel ends, equal to the number of cards he focused. That's pretty cool. So 3 copies of him. This was the Unicorn Clan card that I believe the guy that I played when I played at Games Plus in Mount Prospect, and he beat my Shadowlands deck twice in a row. This was the guy that just gave my Shadowlands fits. Pretty sure this was the same one. I don't know that for a fact, but I believe he did play a spirit deck along with... I know he used Sensei Shrine in the first game and wrecked me, and it was either that one that this was in, or this was in the second deck and he still beat me with it. So I don't remember. But he came in 3rd place at Gen Con, and I did not know how good he was at this game, and just beat me easily, sending my units home all day long, taking the favor, of course, because I was playing Shadowlands. I thought I was just going to crush him. But no. 2 times in a row. So 3 of Ide Goken. Is it Ide Goken? I think so. So, oh, I didn't even read it. Bow him for a range 5 attack. Battle, bow Goken for a range 5 attack targeting a Shadowlands card. Oh, so the original ranged attack is 2. Bow for a range 2 attack. Don't know why I saw 5 both times. So yeah, range 2 attack, unless it's Shadowlands, then it's range 5, which pretty much kills any Shadowlands personality. Here's Kitsune, a Fox Spirit, a 2/3 for 6. Once per turn, discard a card from your hand to draw a Fate card. That's actually a pretty good ability. Odd, though, that we've got a Fox, but I guess it made sense for the story, I'm sure. Listen, Yuan. I have no idea how to pronounce this one. A 2/1 for 4. Unaligned Spirit Samurai. Followers in his unit with infantry in their names each gain +1F and are immune to fear. Let's see if I put any infantry units in the followers. We'll see. Maybe I did. So 2 copies. Then we have what I believe is pronounced New. Unaligned Bird Spirit, a 1/3 for 5. Cannot attach followers. Bow New. Bow an opposing personality with lower chi. Sure. Decent ability. Togashi Mio, the Dragon Clan Spirit Samurai, 2/3 for 6. Reaction once per turn when a card or stronghold effect is moving Mio out of a battle. Negate that effect. All right. Not bad. There's nothing wrong with these cards, at least from what I take from it. C Yoji, is that pronounced C? 7 gold cost, 2/4. Unaligned Spirit Samurai, you cannot draw more than 2 cards to add to your hand per turn while Yoji is in play. Battle, bow Yoji for a range 3 attack. Battle, discard any number of cards from your hand to have Yoji make a ranged attack with strength equal to that number without bowing. Oh, pretty cool. All right. Yasio, I guess, a 1/2 for 3. Little unaligned Henshin Spirit Shigenja. Just in here for the 2 honor gain, an easy 2 honor gain. So 3 copies of her. And that's it. How many is that? Just curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought it was, right around there. All right. Fortification. Bridged Pass for 5 gold. Battle. Destroy the bridged pass. To end this battle without resolution, all units return home without bowing. Yeah, that's really good if you're trying to get an honor victory. Just send them home. So 2 copies. 1 copy of Builders. Again, I don't know if Builders is really good, average, or not good. I really don't know what that card was considered. I liked it simply because it was nice to have your holdings come in place straightened. Sanctified Temple. So, and the house generates 4, so this is a perfectly good house to put the Sanctified Temples in. You can bow it to produce 2 gold, or you can bow and pay 2 gold to gain 2 honor. 3 copies. Shrine of the Dead, 3 gold. Bow the Shrine of the Dead to produce 2 gold. Bow the Shrine of the Dead to produce 4 gold when paying for a spirit personality or spirit follower. Right, exactly. 3 copies. Then we've got the Small Farm. Oh, I see how they're putting a little 1 over here now. And is it just 2 copies of Small Farm? And 3 large? Why wouldn't I have 3 small farms? Oh well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Small farms and large farms. Then we have the Torii Arch, 2 gold fortification. This should have been with the other fortifications. Spirit followers each gain +1F while in a battle at this province. Spirit personalities each gain +1F +1 chi while at a battle at this province. And just the 1 copy. And then we have Sorrow's Path. How many regions here? 3 copies. And I'll leave Welcome Home in there for now. Immediately before the resolution segment of each battle at this province, the attacker must destroy either 1 bowed or unbowed unit in his or her army, or 3 bowed or unbowed cards in his or her army. Yeah, that's why I kind of remember this deck playing fairly well for me because of this ability. Okay, so That's the Dynasty deck. Here's the Fate deck. Let me just put it right there. I guess that's fine. The Imperial Standard. 5 gold for +1/+2. Unique. Only a personality with over 2 personal honor can attach the Imperial Standard. You must use and discard the Imperial Favor to bring the Imperial Standard into play. Gain 4 honor. Each follower in this unit gains +2F and is immune to fear while the Imperial Standard is in this unit. Seems like it's worth it to me. That seems like a really good item. And then this is a pretty powerful weapon, so it costs 7 for +3 force, +3 chi. Negate all force and chi bonuses this personality receives, except focusing, from all sources except this weapon. So you can't get bonuses or penalties, but you get +3/+3, which is huge. All right. Is this the only spell in the deck? It might be. Celestial Gift costs 1 gold. Elemental reaction. Immediately before discarding a card from your hand or your deck for its focus value. Oh yeah, this is an interesting card. Bow this Shigenja. Use this spell's focus value instead, which is, as you see is 4. Add this spell to your hand. So I use it and then it goes back to my hand, so I'd have to cast it again to attach it, I guess, and I can just keep reusing it as my table squeaks. It seems like a really good spell for just 1 gold, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe that's like it slows it down or something. I'm not sure. And yep, infantry is in the deck. Why not? Because of that personality in the deck. So 3 light infantry. How did I know? Then we have Spirit Hounds. I kind of remember this card. 4 gold, Battle Fear 3. The Hounds gain +1F until this battle ends for each card bowed by this fear. Pretty cool. That seems like a pretty cool ability. Obviously, it's not going to do anything if there's nothing to bow, but it seems like an interesting card. Celebration costs 2 gold. Okay, red card that costs gold. Reaction, gain 3 honor after another player's event resolves. Pretty cool. Just 1 copy. So then we're running block supply lines. I'm going to guess 3. Yeah. And then probably 3 entrapping terrain, if I had to guess. Block supply lines, for those of you who don't know. Battle, send an attacking unit home from this battle bowed. Block supply lines went in every honor deck, I believe. Same with entrapping terrain. Terrain, only 1 card with this trait can be in play at a time during a battle. Battle action, when you play this terrain, it stays in play for this battle. If this terrain is in play when both players finish playing actions for this battle, the battle ends without resolution. All units go home. So yeah, it just ends the battle once it resolves. So 3 copies. Flee the Darkness, Kehoe reaction. This card is powerful. When a battle action or open action during battle targets one of your personalities, bow one of your monks or Shigenja to cancel the action. It's just absurd. Just 1 copy in this deck. All right, Fortified Ground. Battle terrain. For each fortification in play at this province, you may send 1 attacking unit home bowed. You may play this terrain in a battle in which you have no units. So, sounds like a good card to me. Purity of Spirit. Kehoe Battle. Bow one of your monks or Shigenja to bow an opposing personality with lower chi. The caster need not bow if the opposing personality has the Shadowlands trait. Sure, Purity of Spirit. Then we're running 3 refugees. Yep. So this says, if you are the defender, you may play this card during a battle in which you have no units, which you are going to be because you're an honor deck. You're not really trying to attack. Battle, send a personality in this battle with no followers home bowed. Then the personality's controller may pay 1 gold to attach a 1F Ashigaru follower token to the personality. Refugees is a really, really good card. Retribution, no clue what this card does. Reaction, play after an attack phase in which you were the defender. Okay, create an attack phase in which you are the attacker and the former attacker is the defender. Neither of you may invite allies. You cannot assign more than 1 unit. The personality and each follower in the unit you assign gain L5R1F. No clue why that would be in this deck. I can't imagine why I would want to attack, but I don't know. Because as you can see from the personalities, there isn't a lot here to be doing battles with. Superior Tactics. Battle, target one of your personalities with over 2 chi in a battle. Either move this personality's unit to another of the defender's province, or destroy a terrain in play for the personality's battle. Not really sure why only 1 copy. Yeah, probably as a safety valve. I'm not really sure. And since this deck has Dueling, we are running 3 Focus. Gotta play Focus. This card has no ability, but you can use it for its large focus value in duels and with your personalities with the Tactician trait. Sure. So Focus was a very powerful card in the game, even though it did nothing. But the focus value of 5, it's the only card with the focus value of 5. And that alone, for Tactician and Dueling, made it like I think it was like a $10 card or something on eBay, or it sold for like $10 at the time. And I don't remember for sure. A Chance Meeting. Battle. Bow one of your personalities in this battle, challenging an opposing personality. If the challenged personality refuses the challenge, that personality becomes dishonored and all of his or her followers bow. If the challenged personality accepts the challenge, the duel's winner gains honor equal to the number of cards focused by both players, and the loser is destroyed. That seems like a pretty powerful dueling card. 2 copies. Bend Like a Reed. I know this card's very cool. I believe it was a fairly valuable card during the time when this was actively being played. Reaction. Play this card when a personality strikes in a duel against one of your personalities. Your personality gains +2 chi or +2 to the stat compared in the duel from this card, as if you played this card as a focus card. You can play only 1 copy of this card per duel. So an extra +2 bonus will often switch the duel from you losing it to you winning it. Bend Like a Reed was nasty. Ijatsu Challenge. This is the basic dueling card. One of your personalities challenges a personality. If the challenged personality's controller refuses the challenge, he or she loses 7 honor, and this card dishonors the personality. The winner's controller gains 5 honor. I remember, I think I told this story once before. At Gen Con, some guy had the trophy. I think he took like 3rd place or 2nd place. I don't know. Not the same guy that I played at the game store. I did not play this guy, but I remember him talking, or this is another person I talked to about him. I don't remember who I specifically talked to, but he said it was a Shadowlands deck, and he trophied at the thing, and we were all like surprised because Shadowlands apparently wasn't like the top tier deck. And he said, "Oh, you just play Jatsu Challenge. If they refuse the duel, they lose 7 honor." And I'm like, "Yeah, that will hurt an honor deck. Sure, that sounds good." I can't believe that's the only thing he did, but whatever. So 2 copies of Ijatsu Challenge and 3 copies of Ijatsu Duel. So the difference is the one that does not take place in battle. It takes place on your turn only, limited action. And the Ijatsu Duel only takes place during the battle. A personality in your army issues an unrefusable challenge to an opposing personality. The winner gains 5 honor. I assume the loser dies. I assume in both cases, if the duel happens, the loser dies. Pretty sure. All right. Show me your stance. This is another dueling effect. Ijatsu Battle. One of your human personalities issues an unrefusable challenge to an opposing human personality to a duel of personal honor. The winner gains 2 honor, dishonor the loser, and send him home bowed. So he doesn't die. But cool card. Strike of Flowing Water. I just love the name of this card. When you focus this card, double the focus value of the next card you focus in this duel. Oh, man. Reaction. When one of your personalities would focus, instead, discard all cards focused by both personalities' controllers for the duel and negate the discarded card's effects. I'd have to go through that a little bit in my head, but I just like that I can focus this as for 3, and my next focus card will be doubled. That's just something else. Running 3 of them. Not totally sure how that second part of this card works, but okay. Strike with no thought, just 1 copy, and then the Ring of the Void. Strike with no thought says reaction. Play this card immediately before you strike in a duel. You gain the chi bonus for this card as if it were used as a focus card. Only 1 strike with no thought can be played in a duel. So these are all just really good dueling cards. And that just that alone made this a fairly easy deck to build. Again, as I remember it, maybe it was harder to build than I remember. I don't know how long it took me to build this, and I'm pretty sure this was the last deck that I built. So my last deck to show you, which will be in the next L5R deck tech video, will be my 3rd Phoenix deck. It does involve honor and dueling. Different from these duels. You can probably guess what cards I'm using. Those of you who played back then, I'm sure you can figure out the cards that I'm going to use for that duel. Regardless, hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll show some of my loose cards from my collection at some point here. I also have Wyvern videos. I've been making deck techs for Wyvern, a couple other things as well. Made a video about this non-collectible card game that I highly recommend if you like things like King Arthur. This is for 2 to 4 players, but I think 5 or 6 players can play this very easily. And 2 is kind of odd. I would want at least 3 people. We play with 3 or 4. Quest of the Round Table is a great game, in my opinion. I think it's a lot of fun. And you can get it on eBay for pretty affordable cost. Just make sure that it's not missing too much. Like if some of them will say like it's missing a couple shields and things. That's not a big deal. If all it's missing are a couple shields, that's no big deal. You can play the game without the shields because they're just little markers. That's all they are. But I think that is all I wanted to tell you guys for this video, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.